Hello, I'm Landon Schlungen, and today we're going to do a front-end mentor challenge, and we'll see how this goes. Front-end mentor, if you don't know, it's just to help you with your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript skills, just vanilla, and they get you set up with some templates or some designs that you should just copy, and it will help you become a better designer and also boost your HTML and CSS skills. So the ones that I do are newbie and junior right now. And I think I just want to do one that's HTML and CSS. So I'm going to filter free and then also newbie and junior and just see if there's any that catch my eye. This one looks pretty good. This HTML and CSS only challenge will be perfect for anyone starting to build responsive projects. So I'm guessing this one will be a little bit responsive with the layout, which would be good. So I think we should try this one out. And I haven't done this one before, so it should be good. And then all we have to do is download it, and then I can just... All right, and here's the project. We can go to this README and then start reading this stuff. I'm going to also make the font bigger because I know a lot of people are on phones and stuff like that nowadays. So front-end mentor product preview and card component solution. This is a solution, and let's actually preview this if I can. Markdown preview enhanced down here, and here's our preview. All right. So this is a solution to the product preview card component challenge on Frontendmentor. So we're trying to build something that looks, let's see if they have any screenshots. No, they don't. But they do have like pictures on here. So PNG desktop design would look like that. Let's try to make that bigger here. So we're trying to make something that looks like this. And they have a lot of different stuff on here for us to help us out, like the different colors that we need. So overview, actually this is what we have to write on, I think. Users should be able to view the optimal layout, see hover and focus states for interactive elements, and then post a screenshot, add a screenshot of your solution. Do this, use Firefox to view your project, and then take a screenshot. Yep. And then solution URL, you can add the URLs here, and then my process, so like what you used to build it. This stuff is like what you'll actually post for your solution, so it'll be like what I learned and continued development, useful resources that helped me, the author, so my website I would put here, my front-end mentor username I would put there, and Twitter, but I don't have Twitter, so yeah, probably for the better too. Let's see the files here. And then they have the style guide. So this is actually what I wanted to look at. Don't save. So the style guide right over here. Let's preview this. Oh, right here. Okay. So the front end style guide, we have our layout. The designs were created to the following widths. So desktop is 1440 and then mobile is 375. So we have to build for those two widths. The colors, these are the colors they use. So HSL, this is a dark cyan and then cream. So we have to use those colors in here. So if you look at this picture, they use that green. They give us the correct value for that, and also the cream color. I guess that's cyan is green. Okay, it looks green to me. I don't know what they're seeing, or maybe it's this dark black. I don't know. Whatever. Neutral, very dark blue, and dark grayish blue and white. Typography, I guess they just use, wait, on font family is Montserrat. And the weight's 500 and 700, and family is Francis. Another family is Francis, or whatever. And weight's 700. Although you can't see that because I'm an idiot. Maybe now you can. Yeah, Montserrat and Francis. Right. And I think those will open up to Google Fonts. Yeah, so we can just download them or however we want to add them in. All right, so let's get started with this. Right now we just have this index.html file, not much to it. Just the style tag looks like And then the text, the starter text that we have here, no styling at all, besides the little bit for this div here. So let's open with live server. And if you don't have live server, it's an extension that you can get. And there we go. This is this is what we have now, and we have to turn it into the desktop design right here, or actually the mobile design as well. If I can find that mobile design is this. So where the card is up top, or the picture is up top, and we also want to design mobile first. So I'm going to start with this design here, and we're going to try building this out here. Okay, so we want our body to be have a style background. Style equals, oh, can't type, background color, and we want it to be that cream color, and we can get that from the style guide. If I can open that up, style guide, and we want it to be this cream color here for the background. So I'll copy that and paste it in here, save it, and then there's our beautiful cream color for our body. Awesome. Oh, and also my thing saved and totally screwed up the styling on this. Let's try. There we go. If I don't save, then it won't style for me my prettier. So we'll still have this preview here, which is at the top, I think. If I look at this, maybe I can look at the design here. Top. Actually, let's look at this desktop design. Or perfume on top, then Gabriel Essencio de Parfum. Okay. So preview should be perfume, should it not? Pretty sure this should say perfume. Perfume. Yeah. And that's a weird font looking thing. They also give us the pictures of like this glass here. So if I look at for that, PNG, or maybe it's a JPG. Active states, image product, mobile. Yeah, so this is the image product. They have a different thing for mobile and for desktop, so we'll have to use media queries to switch between those. But we'll use the mobile one for now. And let's actually just get that image in here. So that image goes on top, and we want the image with a source equal to dot slash image, or what's it called? Image product global. Image product global mobile.jpg. Actually, I don't even know if I have to add the JPG. I don't think so. Let's see if it shows up. Nope, doesn't show up yet. Let's see here. Image product mobile.jpg. Maybe I don't have that dot slash in there. .jpg. Save that. Nope. The heck. Or is it in images? It might be in images. Dot slash images. Yeah. There we go. Slash. And then it's the mobile one for now. And then if I save it, then it shows up. Okay, nice. And we have to make it the right width and height. And if we look at the design, I don't want the desktop design, I want the mobile design. It should be this width, so take up like the full space except for margin around the outside. So I think with the body we can add a padding to it, and then it will kind of sit inside then. So if we go to index and we can add a style to this of padding of 20 pixels, we'll try that and save that. So there it's sitting inside now. Actually, it should probably be less. I don't know. We'll just keep it like that for now. And I keep saving, but we'll just have to deal with that later. All right, and then this image, it will have a class on it. Or should I do class? Yeah, I'll do class. Equals image or product image, maybe. Product image. And then up in here in the style tag, we'll add a dot image product image class, I mean, product image. Open that up, and it will be width of 100%, 100%, and see if that changes it. Yep, sweet. So there we have that. Should it be 20 pixels on the outside? We have to look at the mobile design a lot. Maybe like 10 pixels on the edges and then 20 pixels on top and bottom. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, let's try that. So padding is 20 pixels on top and bottom and then 10 pixels on the sides. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. I don't know. All right, with 100%, it looks like it kept its aspect ratio, so that's good. And then we have whatever comes below it. Also, I think this image may be a little big, but maybe that's just because this screen is not very tall. That could be it as well. Like if I make this smaller, then it will, yeah, it's smaller and then bigger. Okay, whatever. Index HTML, we need perfume on top. So we need that to be in a div or at least a p tag. I'm going to add a div here though and put that inside of it. And then we're going to, so it should show up on its own line now. Yep, which it does. And we want the style on it that will have a different font family and other things. So we'll give it a class equal to perfume here. And then we'll go up here and we'll add a dot perfume and open that up. And it has a different font family. I know that. I don't know exactly what font family it has though. I know it has a weird one. I have Montserrat and Francis. And then we can get those from there. From here, Francis, we can get, which one do we need? 500, I think. And then, how do we get this? I forgot. 500, 500. Add this, dismiss. I'm going to add it as a link in my HTML. So we just have to copy this stuff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so copy this and we'll put it in our index HTML file underneath here. And now we should have that font family available. This one is called Francis. So if we go into here again, we should have Francis available. So FRAUNCES. Save that and see if it actually changed it, which it does. Okay, so that font family is actually the one for the Essence Ideal perfume thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that. Essence Day perfume. This should be its own div or paragraph or heading. It should actually probably be a H2 or something. We'll make an H2. And then this should have a class equal to heading or header. Sure, header. And we'll go dot header. And we'll give it a font family. Font Francis here. Save that. And there's our beautiful header. And so that looks right. Oh, also this should be its own card and be white. So we're gonna have to put a div around everything, not a body though. So let's do a div around here. Go div, yeah, dot container. That looked pretty good. So this div will wrap around everything, and then we'll have a dot container class up here, which will have some padding on the some padding on the bottom. Background color of white. Go BGC of white. Yep, and then we need some padding on the bottom. How do we do this? Padding on the bottom? It might have to be its own div as well around that, just that part, not the image. Let's try that. So if we go inner container, like a div inner container, div.inner container, and we wrap this around here, and then inside the inner container, we have a padding of 10 pixels. What does that look like? Hey, there we go. That's quite a bit better. Mobile design, we also have to add these border radiuses here. So that has to go on the outside one, I believe. The container will add a border radius. Border radius of, we'll go 10 pixels. See what that looks like. Okay, so it added it on there, but not the image. So I think the image actually needs to have its own. So product image, we need to give a border radius on. Border radius of, we want 10 pixels on the top left and on the top right, and then 0 on the others. See what that looks like. Hey, there we go. We added our border radius on those two edges, and we have them on the bottom as well. Although we should have a little bit more padding on the bottom, which it's not adding on the body for some reason. Maybe we need some margin on the body. Or maybe we can just add margin on the container, actually. Margin bottom. Yeah, we'll do that. Margin bottom of 20 pixels. Save that, and then I should be able to scroll down. Yep, there we go. Beautiful, beautis. Perfume. What font is that? Perfume. That is so weird. Maybe it's just this font, except all caps. Could be. Because they only give Montserrat. So we'll grab Montserrat. Control click to open up that link. We'll grab this link here. I think it's just this one. Yeah. Copy that. Add it to our index HTML. Save that. I also think, actually, family Francis. Wait, why did I grab Francis again? I want Montserrat. Oh, it's because I just added this one. Oh, whoops. I need, what, 500? Medium. And then let's, now look at that. Please. All right, yeah. I want both of these is what I want. So instead of these two, I can just do this one. And then we have Francis and we have Montserrat. Yes. Beautiful. So Francis, and then we need Montserrat for the main body of it, or the main chunk, which is this part down to channel, house of channel. Yeah. All right, house of channel, this part. H2, Oliver page, and right here. So this should be its own paragraph. P tag, throw this inside of there, and we'll give it a class of para or content, maybe. Sure, we'll do content. And here we'll go dot content, and we'll give it a font family of, we want, what is it called? Montserrat. Montserrat. And let's do that. Save that, see what happens. This one. Hey, there we go. Different font. Awesome. And also the perfume one, I think, should also be Montserrat. So font family is Montserrat. And I believe we can also add like a word spacing or letter spacing. Yeah, letter spacing would need to be quite a bit, like 5 pixels. See what that looks like. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That's awesome. That looks about right. Let's look at the style guide or mobile design. Does that look pretty similar? Pretty similar to me. All right, and then the floral, solar, and this has to be like a different color, I think. Like a lighter gray. And I think I can get that in style guide. Yeah, this dark grayish blue, I think, is what it is. That's the text. So we'll grab that and we'll give it a color for that. So this content part, we'll go color equaling that color, save it, and there we go. We have like a little grayish, and also I think it might be a smaller font, although I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. It's just because the screen is so much bigger. Oh, also we have to add this button, add to cart, and also the prices, 149 and 169 crossed out. All right, so 149, that will be this font. So we'll go index. Let's add those quick. So it should be probably a P. Yeah, we'll go P. Or actually, maybe H2 for that one. No, it's content though. We'll go P. We'll give it a class equal to main price. And then we'll stick our 149.9 in there. And then we'll go P. This one should have a class equal to price. Sure. Main price or old price. Yeah, we'll go old price. Old price is this 169.9. And then the add to cart is a button. So we'll go button dot add. Sure. So it'll be our add button. Save that. It will format for me. There's our button and our two prices. And these should actually be on the same line. So we'll do that with a div surrounding them with a class of flex. And I'll just add the flex class in. So we'll just go dot flex up here. And it will have a display flex. Yeah. So there we go. Now they're on the same line because of that flex container. And then we need them to be centered, I believe. Mobile design. Well, centered vertically, but not horizontally. Okay. So center it vertically. So we'll go align items, center. So that will center it vertically, but not do anything else really. And then we need our main price and our old price. So we'll go dot main price. And we'll give it a margin right of 10 pixels just so it has some space. And it needs to be bigger, so we'll go font size equal to what, like 30? Maybe it says, I'm not sure. Font size save. All right, so there's our beautiful font size. And then this 169 needs to get crossed out, so we'll go dot old price. And we'll go text decoration line through. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. And it should also have different fonts. So this should have a font family equal to that weird one, which is Francis. Frown. F-A-U. Yeah, that one. Save that. There we go. Beautiful. And it should have a different color. So color equaling that green. So if we go to the style guide, this green color here is what we want. Well, they call it dark cyan. I call it green. Save that. There's our beautiful green color. And then inside of our button, that is dots. What did we call it? Dot add, I think. Yeah. This should have a background color of this color as well, so I can paste that. There's our beautiful button. It should have a padding that's quite a bit bigger, maybe 10 pixels all around. Get rid of our border, so we'll go border none. See what that looks like. And now it has border radius on it. I think it's like 10 pixels. I'm not sure. Let's look at it. Mobile design. Add to cart. Yeah, just around 10 pixels. It should be a full width, so I can just do width 100% on it. Let's go back here. Width of 100%. Save that. So there it takes up the full space, and it should have a color of white. color white. Add to cart, beautiful. Let's see here, what else do we need? What else do we need? Mobile design. Now it's looking pretty similar. This has to be this color. And also this has to be this grayish color as well. So let's do that quick. Let's grab this color here. And let's go to the old price. We'll go color equals this, save. And then we also need this perfume part up here. Perfume color equaling that color there. Save that. All right, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I don't know why there's so much space in between these. That seems really weird to me. I don't know why. Actually, this should also have more margin, I think. Where's the main price? Margin right of, we'll go 20 pixels. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. Mobile design. Why is there so much space between those? I don't know. Index. Let's see here. So we have our flex container and our content. What does our content have? Here, let's go with everything. And let's give it a margin of 0. Let's see what that does. Okay. So that's what that does. And then we have to give everything margin itself, which I think is better because then we can have more control over it. So this perfume part needs a little bit of margin on the bottom, I believe. Yeah. Or I can just add some margin to the H2, which maybe is better because then it'll just be one part of it. And that part is the header. And we'll just give it a margin of 10 pixels on the X and Y, and 0 on the X, or on the Y, and then 0 on the X. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then the P, the content part, should have a margin bottom. Margin bottom, maybe 10 pixels as well. All right, and then also for this flex container, it should also have a margin bottom, or margin, yeah, margin bottom, actually, margin bottom of 10 pixels. Save that, and there, I think it's looking a little bit better that way. We have our add to cart. We also have this icon, so we have to grab that somehow. I think that is maybe an SVG. SVG. Icon cart. Yeah, okay. So we can just add this SVG in. We can actually copy it directly, or we can add it as an image or SVG with source. Okay, I'm just going to copy it because I don't think it's super long. Index, we'll put it right in the button. We need it right here. And this button has to be a flex container then, maybe? We'll see. All right, so there's our beautiful, and also it has a lot of space. All right, so there's our beautiful cart. We need that centered on there. And also, I guess that's the size of it. And we need a different font size for our button. And also a different font overall, which is this Montserrat. So we'll add Montserrat to that, to our button. Font family is the Montserrat. Save that. And we need bold as well, like 700, I think. And I think we can add weights here. Montserrat weight 500. I think I can add 700. Just like that. It doesn't seem like it actually. Oh, maybe and 700. Okay, that seemed to work. All right, so if I go down to my ad and I go font weight, I think I can go 700 now. Let's save that. Okay, now it's bold. Sweet. All right. And let's also make this a display of flex. So I can center that. Line items, center. See what that looks like. And then also justify content, center. Yeah. Save that. Okay, beautiful. And then we should actually put them in tags, so I can add a little bit of margin in between them. Or I can even just add margin to this, or I can put this in a tag. So we'll go P, put this add to cart in there, and we'll just add a margin to this. We'll just go style, margin, right of, I don't know, 5 pixels, maybe. And that did not do anything. Wait, no. Oh, margin left. That's why. Margin left. Since it's on the right side. There we go. So now there's a little bit of space in between them. It's looking pretty good. We might have to add some more padding up top. Yeah, I think so. Looking at this. Maybe a little bit more padding on top. So padding, we have 10 pixels. We should maybe do 15 pixels on the top and then everywhere around. Probably doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. And we'll also add a little bit of margin on the bottom so that's away from that text. Margin, bottom, go 10 pixels. There we go. Challenged by Frontendmentor, coded by Landon Schlangen. And then this would probably link to my website, although I took my website down recently just because I didn't want to pay for it anymore. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So this is our mobile design right here. Now we have the challenge of, well, actually, this should also be uppercase. I keep seeing these little things to try and make it perfect. So the perfume, we want text transform on this of uppercase. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's that. Also, this should maybe be bigger. Yeah, bigger text. I can just do that with an H1. Where is it? H1. Save. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. Maybe it should be that dark blue as well. Let's see here. This very dark blue. Yeah, I think that's what color they want that text to be. So we'll go up to wherever we have that, the header. We'll go color equaling this dark blue. Save. And there we go. Yeah, just these little changes, man. They take a long time. All right. So that's that. Now, when we make this bigger, we need it to change style, change look. So we do that with some media queries. So we'll go down here, and I always forget how to do the app media queries. App media screen, like min width. I always forget how to do that, so I always look it up, like media queries. Media query, CSS, yeah, that one. And let's see here, CSS media queries. How does it go? Give me an example. Media screen width and min width. Yeah, that's what I want. The following example shows a menu that will float to the left if the page is 480 pixels or wider. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, so let's copy this. And let's put it in here. And I think the one they do is like 375. Well, let's just do 600. So then the background color should change to green when I make this bigger. So if I make this bigger over 600, okay, never mind, it doesn't for some reason. Don't know why. Min width 600, body background color is light green. So it should change the background color to light green. Oh, it's because this is in the style, that's why. Okay, that's a bad example. Let's not do body. Let's do like dot perfume. Yeah. Or actually, it should be the container. Yeah. We'll go dot container. And we will make it a display of flex if it is bigger than that. Let's see what that does. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Darn it. Darn it. What the heck? Oh, oh, I see. That changes both the screens. Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that. Get rid of some of these tabs. It should, or maybe it's this one, min width. No, it's the same thing. Let's try 400 pixels. Oh, that looks a little different, doesn't it? That's because it is flex. Okay. So we need our container to be flex and we need our image to be a bit different, I believe. Our product image. We need to be a bit smaller, so we'll go width of like 300 pixels for now. Object fit contain. So that keeps aspect ratio. Oh, it should also be a different image. Yeah, that's right. How do I do that? Using media queries, I could do background color or background image. That would work, I guess. It's kind of weird. Like background. Yeah, background image. Background image. And then it will be URL to slash images slash. This one will be desktop image. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then instead of this image here, we actually just want a div. And then we don't have to have the source in here. And instead, we just want to take that out and put it inside of the product image here as background image. Oops. Basically the same thing. Background image. And we want the URL to there. Paste that. Save. Oh, not source. Save that. Oh, interesting. And then this div. Why is this div not taking up space? What the fudge, man? Interesting. What if I go like this? If I make it smaller, I change this back to 600. That is so weird. It's taking up the whole thing. It's not giving it its space. Product image div. Oh, I need a width and a height on it, probably. I need a height on it. Let's see here. Product image, I need a height. Give it a height of 400 pixels. See what that does. Nothing. What the? Damn it. I don't know what the product image. It's not an image anymore, but it should still be this div that has its own space. Instead, it seems like it's taking up the whole container. Why does it not have its own space? I don't understand. If I do a slash div here, and add some content, what happens? Okay, so now it takes up its own space. What the fudge? Okay, so this thing is just being stupid then. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Where's my height? Height of 400 pixels. We just need to be. I wonder if I can do object fit contain on this. Or it'll be background like hover. Background. Position. Repeat. Never. No repeat. And then I need background. Let's see here. What do I need? Position. Center. Save. Ah, where'd it go? Where'd it go? What the fudge, man? Border radius, yeah. With 100%. Why did it um disappear? It's not because of any of those. What the fudge? Background product image. I'm so confused. So confused. It shouldn't be doing this part. Let's comment that out for now. Burn it. What the fudge? Oh, it's because I got rid of height. That's why. I need height to be maybe 100%. Nope. Only pixels work? Okay, interesting. How big does it have to be? I need this image to format correctly. Man. Hmm. How do I do this? I didn't need the height to be a bit different. Maybe like 100 pixels, 200 pixels. I need this image to be a lot smaller. Background. Size. Contain. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that's a little weird. Um, okay, so I need border radius on this part of it, but not on the container. Border radius 10 pixels. I just need on the top and bottom, or on the bottom, and yeah, just on the bottom. Why is it not going up? And why you hate me? Inner container. Let's see here. With height, border radius. Is it because of this border radius? If I do 0 here. Yeah, that doesn't do jack. So it's this. Oh, okay. So background position was screwing it up. Let's get rid of that, and let's actually add this back in. See if that does anything. Oh, it does. Yes, let's go. I have to change this back. Yeah, just 10 pixels. Hey, there we go. That's looking great. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, now I just need to copy this, put it down here, and except for the background image has to be different. So background image, get rid of that. And then get rid of this stuff. And let's do this. And we'll go 400 pixels. Make this bigger. All right, so now it's on the side. Nice. Great. Oh, let's see how big this is. Okay. We want it to be on the side, and we want it to be the desktop image. Yep, product desktop, and then this one is the mobile one, image product mobile. All right, sweet. All right, let's actually get the desktop design out here. Desktop design looks like this. Yep, we need this on the side, and we need it to take the full height of it. All right, so we need height to be 100%. If I can, if that will do anything, hopefully. Nope, it doesn't. Height 100 view height. What does that do? Damn it. 100. Let's go 300 pixels. Whatever the height of this is. 500 pixels. What does that do? Doesn't do anything. It's just taking up this space. Hmm. Let's see here. Also, I have to change the border radius on it from 10 pixels. This has to be 0, and then 0, and then 10 on the back side, like that. All right, and then it has to reach all the way down, and also this has to be way less height on the. Let's see here, desktop design, perfume, this, then this, then this. Add to cart, voted by me. I just need the picture all the way down, and it needs to take up like 50% of the width, so 50 to 50. And I also have to add a max width to it. Yeah. All right, so max width on the container. Yeah, max width on the container. Max width of, what do we think? 700 pixels maybe? And then we need width of this to be 350 and the other one to be 350. We'll try it. I wonder what will happen. I did not expect that to happen. Max width 700. So if I make this bigger, it still gets bigger. Damn. I don't know, man. I do. I do. I do. Inner container. Maybe if I have to, if I grab the inner container and I make it width of 350, what will that do? Hey, that actually does something. Wait. Yep. And then this, what if I make this bigger now? Oh, it almost made it there. It almost makes it down there. And also this has to take up more space then. Step design. Maybe add more padding then as well. Do this inner container. Go padding of 20 pixels instead. And this image needs to actually cover it. Background size cover. Yeah, needs to cover. But also it needs to be in the center. Background. Position center. Yeah, okay. So now we're getting somewhere. It needs to take up 50-50 of the space. So width of, can I do 50%? I don't think. Inner container is 350, this one's 350. And the container's max width of 700. And let's change this to be 700. Okay, so already I'm seeing something weird with that. But if it's small enough, then it will be fine. Wonder why that does that. Height of 200, width of 100%. It's just not big enough? Oh, I'm doing background size contain. It should be cover. That's why. Yeah, that's a little better. And then we make it bigger. Oh, are you kidding me? It doesn't go to 700. Now it is 700. Okay. So now if it's big enough, it looks like this. And we need to center it. We can just do that with margin auto on the body. So that's easy enough. Margin auto on the body. Let's go down here. Or we can maybe do it on the container. Margin auto. And if I make this bigger, yeah, there we go. Now it's centered. Awesome. Ah, I wish it would like go into place on the side. Go into place. Gosh darn Microsoft. How do you do this? Okay, whatever. Or maybe I'll just do full width now every time and just switch between them. Whatever. All right, so I think it's looking pretty good now. This thing just has to like stretch out better. I could do like display flex and then just have everything in that and then just do justify between or justify around. I could, yeah, sure. I could try it. So that would be in the container or in the inner container. We need display flex, and then flex direction of column. And then we need a justify content of around, space around. See what that does. All right, and if we make it big enough, hey, let's go. That looks freaking sick. The spacing is nice and neat. If I make this a different width, then it will change on demand, like so. And I think maybe 700 pixels is a little bit too big. This should actually be probably 500. And then these should be 250 each. Let's see what that does. And if we make this bigger, looks like that. Oh, that should be centered too, I think. Also, why is it not taking a path? Oh, max width is still 700. That's probably why. Max width. Max width 700. Yeah, I need this to be 500. Save it. Let's take a look at it again. If I make it wider, takes up half the space. Looking good. If I make it smaller, then it is just one giant card. All right, so I think this one's all completed. And when we're done with it, what we do is we go into our markdown file, our README template, and we just change some stuff about this, like what we learned. And this is the solution to this, and helps me with that stuff. Delete this note and update the table of contents based on what you keep. So we can delete that. And we would delete maybe some of the stuff um, like built with. What did I build it with? Just like Flexbox and stuff. And we add our solution URL here. So that's when we upload it to Frontendmentor, and then our live site URL here. So that if we have it on GitHub, we just put it on there. And I could go through that with you guys if you want. It's not that difficult to go through. So if we go into our GitHub and also our Frontendmentor page, if I go to my profile, I added my YouTube, LinkedIn, and GitHub here. If we go to one of these ones that I've completed, we can preview the site, and it will be, I think I host it on GitHub, yeah. So landon345.github.io, and we have this thing that I did for Frontendmentor. Or we can view code, and this brings me to the GitHub page where I did it. And then I have the README where I added all the stuff that I used and what I learned out of a few code snippets. And I add my author, website, and Frontendmentor and profile on LinkedIn. Acknowledgement, this one took me about 1.5 hours in total. I don't know how long this one took me, just about an hour, I think, on this one, looking at the recording time. But I need to upload it and stuff yet. So I would do that by going to my repositories and adding one. So I can do new. This one is, what's this one called? Product preview. What's it called? Oh man. How do I go get back to my challenges? My challenges. Profile. These are all my solutions. How do I get to my challenges? Oh, I could update that. I'm not at Airtonomy anymore. I'm at Longevity Holdings. Solutions. Where's my challenges, bro? Challenges. My challenges? Do we have that? Oh man. This one. Visit Challenge Hub. Okay, yeah, here we go. Submit solution here. So this is where we add our repository URL and the live site URL. Okay, so we need to first put it on GitHub, and it's called responsive. Wait, no, it's not. What is it called? It's called a product preview card component. All right, so we'll just copy that, and we'll put it on repository name, and it will become product preview card component with dashes. We can add a description like Frontendmentor Challenge, and it will be public so anyone can see it. Don't add a README file. Add a get ignore, sure. Create repository. And then we just have to do the stuff with Git. So if you don't have Git, make sure to get it. And learn some stuff about it before you do this, because that would be much better. So we have this product preview card component here, and we just have to do git add. Actually, we have to do git init first. Git init. So we'll add a git to this project. And then we can actually just follow the directions on here. So it says git init, then git add readme, but we already have a readme, so we don't have to do that. Instead, we just have to do git add all, so that we add everything to it. So we'll go git add dot, should add everything to it. And then we also are on the main branch, which is good. That's what we want. And we just have to do git commit, and we can do initial commit or whatever we want, add a message to it. And let me clear this. So, what the hell? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Do git commit -m, and we'll go initial or I don't know, submit solution. Submit solution. There we go. So now we added all that stuff, or committed it, and now we can push it. But first, before we push it, it doesn't know where to push it, so we have to add this remote origin. So I'll just do git remote add origin, so that it knows where to push it to. There we go, added that, and then we just have to do git push -u origin main, like so. And then it should push it up to GitHub, and then it will show up there. So if I refresh this now, here's our beautiful project that we did. And I didn't really change any of this stuff, so, but I would if I was actually doing this. And then I can actually put this on GitHub like as a live solution so everyone can see it. And that would be in the settings. So we go to settings on this repo. We go to, I'm trying to remember how we did this. Pages, GitHub pages. Yeah, we need GitHub pages. Deploy from a branch. Sure. The branch is the main branch. Save that. Custom domain we don't need. And also don't choose a theme. I don't believe we need that either. Yeah, I don't think we need that. What I do? Go back to GitHub. Run it. Repos. Product preview card component. What do I do? Settings. Pages. Deploy from a branch. Main branch. Save that. Is it? It's not deploying yet, is it? Enforce. Is it deploying? Oh, I thought it should say like it's deploying now. General. And then it should give you a URL to it. Oh, here we go. Your site is live. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, we should also center this. Oh my gosh. So if you want to make changes after you publish it, all you have to do is come back in here and maybe change some stuff. So in this case, I just want to add some margin to the top when it's a big screen. So in this container, we'll go like margin top, I think. Margin top of, I don't know, 200 pixels. Try that. Save that. I think I know what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to do git add all, git commit dash m, add margin to top, and then push it. Clear, git push, and then it should automatically update the GitHub Pages site, if I'm not mistaken. But it will take a little bit of time. Like if I keep refreshing this, it will eventually, I think, change it. Like, why is this one so big? I don't get it. That seems so weird. But then this one's so small. Oh, there we go. 200 pixels of margin on the top actually was way too much. So I'm going to lessen that to like maybe 50 pixels. Yeah, let's change that to 50 pixels instead. 200 seems is way too much. All right, save that. Add all, do all that jazz. So I'll do git add all, git commit dash m, and we want like less margin on top. Less margin on top. Clear. One file changed. Git push. And then we just have to wait again and it will update. But yeah, after you're done with that, then we just take this URL, go to our Frontend Mentor here and submit the solution. Repository URL, or actually this is the live site. The repo URL is the actual GitHub page. So this would be that. Beat in there. Tags, we can add some tags, I guess, whatever. And then questions for the community, and then we just submit the solution. Also, I need I'm just going to do a title. Screw that. Say this. View my solution. And here we go. So mine looks like that. Theirs looks like that. Is it pretty similar? Yeah, I'd say it's a little pretty similar. Maybe it should be like 600 pixels wide and also be centered. But for the most part, I think it turned out pretty good. Also, that 149.9 should be bolded. Now that I'm looking at this. Perfume should probably be a little bit smaller text. Overall, though, I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty similar. Two accessibility issues, one HTML issues. They give a little report on it. Yeah, that's how I go through my front-end mentor challenges. If you guys are so inclined, you could try some of your own and share the solution with me if you would like. And otherwise, that's it for me today. Hope you learned a lot. This was a lot of code, a lot of coding, lots of styling and stuff like that. But I hope you learned a lot. At least a lot about HTML and CSS for sure. I've been doing a lot of that as of late. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe. Bye.